Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. Question is, why do I keep losing at Forex? And the answer is, my best educated guess anyway, because I don't really know your situation, it's probably a lack of self-discipline, because this is the number one reason why people keep losing at Forex. I don't really know your exact situation. I also don't know your level of experience. But I'm just going to assume that you're, if not a complete beginner, a relatively new starter to Forex. Maybe at most you've been trying it on and off for about a year or so. That's my guess. But in case you didn't know already, and maybe you do know, but still you're failing to do it, I don't know. But you do have to, with Forex, be extremely self-disciplined. It's a game of logic, and if it's a game of logic, and it's about keeping your emotions in check and not letting them affect your trading decisions. Because making trading decisions based on gut feeling or anything similar to that is not the way to go. You will lose money. You might have a lucky winning streak, but you will lose money eventually. Here are a few tips that are I think will help you in case, so that you can you can start getting on the right track again and stop losing at Forex and start winning. Okay, forgive me if you already know some of these, but hopefully you won't know all of these. And even if you do know all of them, then it should ring some bells about things that you really need to start doing, and having more discipline so that you carry these things out properly. The first thing is you've got to always have a reason to place any trade. Never trade out of boredom. If you know what to look for, what is an opportunity for trading, and you watch the charts all day, and for a whole day or even for 2 days in a row, there's nothing. There's no opportunity to trade, no opportunity, the kind of opportunities that you know to look for and to trade on, and there's nothing, then do not trade out of boredom. Do not trade because you just want to make money and you're not willing to wait for the market. You can't rush the market. You can't create money out of nothing. You can only create money out of an opportunity that presents itself. So do not get impatient with the market. The market is just the way it is. Only place a trade whenever you have a solid, logical reason for doing. If you've got no other reason other than boredom, or because you just want to make money, that's the wrong kind of reason, and you'll lose money if you do that. Every trade that you place, always have two things, okay? Always have a profit target, which is basically where you think the price is going to go to, at which point you're going to either close the trade and take your profits, or you're even going to reassess what you want to do. And always have a stop loss. A stop loss is something that every trade needs without fail, and it is a form of risk management, and it's saying that I thought the trade was going to go this way, but if I'm wrong, or if I'm simply unlucky, because no one has 100% predictive powers, so if you're wrong or unlucky and it goes against you, then you're willing to close out your trade when the market goes against you by a certain amount, e.g. 5%, and you'll take that 5% loss. And it takes a lot to admit that you're wrong, but in Forex you've got to be comfortable with that. You've got to be comfortable with admitting that you were wrong, or you just got unlucky. What you shouldn't do is keep waiting for the loss to recover, because it doesn't matter how badly you want that loss to recover, the market doesn't care what you think. If it goes against you by the amount that you set your stop loss at, make sure that's what it's there for. It's there to execute and to save you from having a huge loss, and that is risk management. Also, never risk too much in one trade. It really depends, but for most traders, they will never risk more than 2% of their entire balance on a single trade. Because if, let's say, you put on 10%, okay, of your balance on a single trade, and it's not, even if you have a 90% success rate with your trades, you can still run into, it's a 1 in 1,000 chance that you get 3 trades go against you. Now 1 in 1,000 is nothing. There are many people with rare diseases, and their chance of getting them was like 1 in 10,000, 1 in 100,000. Don't think that something can't happen to you just because it's 1 in 1,000. Even if you're 90% effective at forecasting what's going to happen to a price, if It only takes a 1 in 1,000 chance for 3 trades to go against you, and then you'll be down to 70% of your balance, and 70% sucks big time. You know, it's going to take you longer to get back up to where you were before than it did for you to lose that money. So why do you keep losing at Forex? I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing it's probably a lack of self-discipline, and you really got to work on that. Because it's not actually hard. If you do all those things right, it's not actually hard to make moderate profits. Of course, it's harder to make big profits and get rich and to really hold your mettle when you're dealing with larger sums of money, because your emotions are much more likely to kick in. But it's not all that hard if you follow all the basic rules and you don't you don't let your emotions get the better of you and don't get too greedy or too fearful. But if you follow the basic rules, it's not that hard to make a moderate profit, and to certainly not to just keep losing money. So that is my best guess. So anyway, I hope you found this video interesting. Listen, before I go, if this has been a problem for you, I really want to recommend you visit this site I put in the description box below. It's a site by one of the best traders around, this guy called Vladimir. And he's helped many people in exactly your situation who keep losing, who have maybe wiped out their balance 2 or 3 times. And he's helped them really turn the corner, because he has this hybrid system that anyone can use and adapt for their own needs. Think of it as like a kind of one-size-fits-all type system that you can then adapt and tweak to your own needs. And it helps you become profitable. It may not make you millions, but it will make you profitable if you follow it properly. So, you know, it's really great, especially if you've had self-discipline problems in the past. It's really great for just ironing those out. So check it out. Click on the link down there below, and I'll see you soon in another video. Take care.